Hi. Today I want to bring something uh, hmm, maybe a bit complicated. We'll see. It's about the message and the meaning. Of course, uh, it's about human being. Hmm. Well, I I spoke about coffee more than once in my videos. If you saw them, you may think it's crazy about coffee. You see, uh, it's easy to create some idea about anything, but the thing is, I enjoy things. I appreciate things like coffee and many things. Above all, I like to appreciate things. So, in this case, I'll leave you a photo of the kind of coffee that I usually make here. And I usually take no more than two a day, nothing much. Uh, well, um, now let's see. In the last video, I talked about this and other thing that is about some fruit I bought, and the day before, and I told you um, when I bought, I pick one piece of that fruit in and tried it, and was well, as I said, the opposite as it should be sweet and but and I told about energy, the frequency, resonance. You can find uh, many things about this in internet. So uh, um, the fruit is everything basically around the water. Fruit has and I remind you, this is one of the best water, maybe the best water you can find, because it's super structured. Well, the thing is, uh, the energy. Uh, the store is in a bad situation. I noticed, and the woman is behind the store, the owner, of course, I'm sure. The owner, um, I spoke with her a few minutes, and he showed exactly the problem. So she's depressed. She is most of small business are in a situation very complicated. So the energy she live in fruit is not good. You see, uh, that fruit was at door like I want rid of it. You see, the fruit kept that energy, and the type of fruit or the quality, it's another matter. You see, people are always, almost always, um, lead to um, choose things by appearance. Oh, if it's pretty, oh, must be good. So people pay double, triple for the same fruit, something like that, and they buy shit, only chemicals. See, and I'm the opposite, of course. I look for those fruits that are with maybe worse image, but are the best, and they are the cheaper. So, well, now the energy, as I said before in the other video, I ate one right away since I bought, and it was horrible. And then I thought, okay, let's wait a bit. I wait for, I don't know, a few minutes. And then I pick another and start to taste good. You see, I know these things. And then I ate a few more. And the next day, yesterday, I ate more and it was much better. You see, and today, much better. You see, yeah, but we are talking about energy. Yeah, but what kind of energy? Hmm. Yeah, because we can hear people talking about energy, things like yoga, but the thing is, does those people know what they are talking about? What is yoga? What is energy? When people say energy is everywhere, so is everything the same? So make no difference, does it? You see? Be careful. The message, it's something we need to make our exercise. Because, you see, even I know I have some difficulties with the language, not only English, even in my language, it's the same. I have difficulties to remember names, and sometimes I eat words. So, well, I try the best I can, but there is always some limit. So you need to try to understand what it's about. So it's important because that's why with this video, it's important to remind people about certain things. So, for example, sometimes I don't sleep well because I miss well, I don't put things in the right place, and then of course things doesn't work very well. So, but I heard some more than once someone, doesn't matter who, telling that the sleep is something. Oh well, I don't need sleep, or something like I practice yoga at night. Yeah. Again, what you really practice, and so you see, to sleep we need to be with certain mood to sleep. It's something natural. It's not mechanic. It's the body needs to rest, and we need to give the body what body needs. Not in this case, rest. Doesn't make sense. We live like machines in eternal move. This is crazy. We are human. We live. Well, what is all about? Live, human being. You see, it's complicated to explain this in a video. I already try to do that in other videos. But human being and life, that is what is all about. That is the meaning, the reason to the existence. Everything exists for what? You see, there's a reason. So the same with energy. There is a certain quality. See, when we're talking about things like sacred geometry, see what really we are talking about? A frequency that we need to rise, or a frequency related to, see, because we human being is something to do with, that has to do with the human, not all other entity, not an animal. Animal is an animal. Human being, being. So that means we are the reason to existence. The existence exists, is life, is what it is. So we are the reason. We are the existence. Well, now this is something I'm not going to talk about knowledge. What is? No. I'm talking about the difference in the reality, that is what is in stake. In this matter, we are talking about the spiritual world when we are talking about the individual, because each one has a body, so each one has a connection. It's the same thing, but each one has a connection. With same thing with the source that we all are. I could talk about symbolisms like we are Solomon Temple. This is the temple. King Solomon. We are king. And so on. That is symbolism. The system likes that. We don't need that. So then we have another thing, that is the common interest, that is in this world that is the social interest, that is the politics nature. So then we are talking about another nature of things that is not an individual interest, but common interest. Common, not only about the power, but common above the power, that is the duty, social duty. I told, I don't know, many times, but I have to continue to talk about this because no one in this world do that. And so if no one talk about this doesn't exist. You see, this is a huge problem. Human being needs to wake up to the real reality. So, when I talk about social contract, what? What? You see, people have no idea what it's all about. So, and it's simple. It's the common interest of the human being. But the superior interest, that is, what relates to everybody above the power, that is the duty, and where we have to make the exercise in this way. We need to consider the other as you see. So doesn't matter if it's a child or elder or whatever, the other, because it's like if something doesn't suit you, well, why do you should try to impose to the other? You see, so you need to consider the other like was you yourself. You see, that is the way. That is the social interest. That is the superior interest of human being. Now, enough about social contract. So, energy. Let's see. I already talked about this, but sometimes I can't remember exactly. There are things I spoke about in the other channel. I'm not sure. So, for instance, the realization or something like that. Doesn't matter. The energy, as I said before, we are here exactly why when you someone speaks with you or with when you are with other people, you ask me, you point here, because exactly this is what all is about. You and me, yeah, we are all the same. We are here. And we are here with this body to realize that is make the connection to heaven. This is heaven. So this is again symbolism. The ark, combinate names. the the cross, Christ, the North Pole. There are so many symbols. Well, there are, for instance, the four rivers, like in North Pole. You see in the windows, computer, the windows. Always symbolism. Well, I could talk about, I don't know, the keys, the key, whatever. The thing is, you are here to elevate to heaven. And you already heard about something like pineal gland and so on. Oh, the illumination, things like that. What is that? What is that? Is the realization, is go up and live in the heaven. See? So you just be what you are. Yeah. It's not something to imitate, not as something to realize. You see the difference. So that's why you need to be careful with the message. When you speak about something, you should, before that, you should try to understand exactly what you are talking about. And then, when you hear something, you should try to understand exactly what you are hearing. Because you may be mistaken, sometimes with the intention, sometimes not. And you see, you need to do your own work. I do what I can to explain things, but you need to do your own work. I'm going to put this in a simple way. human being is the only one that is the reason for everything. Why? Because everything exists for a reason, and that reason is appreciate. Just so simple as that. And so the creator that is here inside, that we are, put this situation that is the human being in order to appreciate what was created. You see? So, the creator should go up to heaven, that is, yeah. And this is the spiritual proposal to realize, to appreciate, to live in that condition that is the joy, the illumination. And the land is to be the paradise. So we need to work this out. It's our job. We need to do everything. You see, because there is no alternative. This is our world. This is to be the paradise where we live in joy. So you need to identify yourself. Are you against? You see? You need to identify yourself. Are you for paradise or against paradise? If you are stick with this shit, this Satan system, you are against, of course. You need to understand this. You need to take your stand. So now you see, you can see many, again, symbols. That's what for? You see, like for instance, you see that that thing, the Leonardo da Vinci did, that God and man, you see, connecting. That is this connecting. The proposal, the reason why this body, this being, this human being, life is what is, and human being is the being. You see? Now, uh, share this, share my videos, please. Share. If you don't understand, this is not a matter of personal interest. This is not a matter of if I don't understand, I don't care. No, this is about everybody, and everybody needs their time to understand things. This is the nature. But uh, uh, whether you understand or not, this is simple. You need to share this because this is the human interesting game. So, again, for now, one for all.